Hey team, I wanted to give you a quick update about something I've seen unfold. So I told you I exited here yesterday of our trade when we hit that number. I think just below it. Over the night we did come back up to that resistance area, the 6096 number exactly, just like we called it. So that was really good. But I want to keep you updated about something. So if I'm reading the volume correctly, we saw that price moved up on increased volume, and then the next bar was a smaller bar with a little bit less volume. That's normal. We went down. We had a red down bar on lower volume, and then so that's normal too. So that's a sign for higher prices. So then the next bar was an up bar on just about the same average volume. The next bar was a very high spike where we closed at the lows of the bar on a higher volume. Okay, so that tells us that there's some stopping volume at these areas, or it could be some selling pressure. We need the next bar to continue. The next bar was a down bar on ultra low volume. Now, if this was selling in this area, I would have expected to have a higher volume. However, in context of the trend line, we're in this trend line, okay, and because we're in that trend line, we should have had a push through that line if we were coming below it. However, look at the volume; it's ultra low. Price just drifted right through that trend line like it was nothing. And then we did go up here on the underside of price with an increased volume. Now it's not ultra high, but it's a very high increased volume. So we had no demand and price just slipped right through it. Like whoop. Normally when we're breaking a trend line, I would expect maybe a increase in volume or a push. That would confirm this is a selling area. But what it did is it shows us that there's just no demand in this area right here. So once we came up here, it wasn't that price had a lot of selling. It was just that the foot was off the gas, and there was just no more buyers, and then price drifted. So this is a high indication of that these prices are artificial in this range. Now, we're already again at the fib match that we went over in our other videos. And these purple lines are very strong magnetic lines, but they're also an indication of a high time for reversal. I tried to film this just a few minutes ago, and then we're already coming down, and we may bounce just a little bit off of the 5782 line again. But what I'm now looking for now is if all we had was an increase in volume on a down bar. This 4 hour just formed. We have another 3 hours 48 minutes to form, but that alone is indicative that the speed rate for which we could suffer a fall could be very powerful, meaning it doesn't take much to push this price down. Okay, so if we were really going up, so if we were really going to be experiencing higher prices, I would expect that price would have had some increasing strength or some support or some kind of curves and going up, but instead we just slipped right through that trend line like it was butter, and that's scary for higher prices. Now luckily I'm not in XRP anyway, because we had a sell signal last night. So if you're this is not financial advice, this is just what I do, but I'm letting everyone know what I see and what I'm reading as I'm reading the VSA. This is not good for higher prices. Some possible up scenarios could be including coming up here to that level and then coming back down, and finding resistance at this point right here, which is again the 60.35. We may do that. We actually may just come even back to the red line right here, and then come down here, and then we would see the increase in volume right there, some selling candles there, and then that would look good. But as it is, it's just like somebody left their foot off the gas and we're already going straight down. So I mean, we're going down. We have 3 hours to go. I'm sorry, 3 hours and 40 minutes to go. So I'll let you guys know. But this is a good sign for lower prices. It's a very good sign for lower prices, and it's showing the truth of what all of this really was. Okay, so stay tuned and I'll keep you guys updated.